to call their home.
Dame Margaret Hodge.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I was born in Egypt in the last year of the Second World War as Jews were being exterminated in Hitler's gas chambers. I grew up thinking we would never forget. Yet over 70 years later, here we are debating the issue. Anti-Semitism exists across Europe and across the political spectrum, but I never, ever thought that I would experience significant anti-Semitism as a member of the Labour Party. I have, and it has left me feeling an outsider in the party of which I've been a member for over 50 years. I am a Jew. My upbringing has been entirely secular. I've never practiced Jewish religious traditions. Neither of my two husbands were Jews. I'm a consistent critic of the governments of Israel. But my Jewish heritage is central to my being. Recently, my sisters trawled through the correspondence and diaries of my family who came from Germany and Austria. My grandmother, in her early 50s, thought she was too old to be harmed by the Nazis. But we have the last letter she wrote to her son, my uncle, in 1941, 9 days before she was forcibly taken to a concentration camp in Lithuania and shot and killed in a trench outside the gates. In her letter, she said twice, "Don't completely forget me." And in the postscript she wrote, "Thinking about you will help me to endure what is coming. I'm sceptical that we will ever meet again. Who knows when I can ever write to you again." My uncle on my father's side spent much of the war in the Ardèche before he was finally deported and killed in Auschwitz. When I visited Auschwitz, I saw the suitcases of those murdered in the gas chambers and was confronted by a battered brown suitcase with my uncle's initials on it. That moment was utterly chilling for me. All of this is my heritage. It's what I am today. I can't forget. And it's one reason that I joined the Labour Party in the 1960s. The Labour Party was the party that fought racism and intolerance, the party that defended minorities. It was the natural home for Jews who had been subject to inhumane acts for no other reason than their race, their ethnicity, and their religion. So it has been truly shocking to receive vicious anti-Semitic tweets, both from right-wing extremists, but also from the left. My inbox is nothing compared to those of my honourable friends, but there is a surge of anti-Semitism on the left. In part, it's always been there. Those who see every Jew as a paid-up member of the Netanyahu fan club, who can't make a distinction between being a Jew, voicing support as a place for Jews to live safely, who consider Zionist a term of abuse, who deny the Holocaust, and who hate Jews. I have never felt as nervous and frightened as I feel today at being a Jew. It feels that my party has given permission for anti-Semitism to go unchallenged. Anti-Semitism is making me an outsider in my Labour Party. To that, I simply say, enough is enough.
Colin Clark.